Hello, everyone. This is Jimmy Cultist doing a little playthrough of the game which I created in Media Molecules Dreams. It's a little example of what you can do with the tools afforded to you, and we'll go ahead and read the opening blurb. This game has been altered from its original state. Gameplay controls, certain dungeon elements, animations, and lighting have all been improved. I hope you enjoy. I tried not to change too much so as to preserve its goofy charm, and we shall soon see what that means. Let's get right down to business. The music's pretty darn catchy. It was done by a fellow named xDjay-Wonshi-x. I had some additional tracks put in here by my usual musician, ElDavisimo, because Wonshi was unable to finish the entirety of the project due to circumstances in his life. But he did a great job, and if he happens to be watching, just a little shout out to him. Let's go ahead and press X to get started.
Apologies, sire. I bring dire news from the front lines. Speak. What bad news is there today? We are losing, sire. They have taken the Doe Adoe Desert, and our army is in retreat.
You see, your majesty, I warned you your army would be no match for the invaders.
Here we go again. The prophecy says blah, 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 blah.
Please listen to Galileo, Father, before it's too late.
Enough. My catapults roll out in the morning. I am here.
Zyard, the Dark Invader.
What do you want, Zyard? I demand your unconditional surrender. Or else. Or else what? Or else I will kidnap the Princess Aspen and keep her in my prison. The prison of doom.
Oh, Father, you're not going to let him do that, are you?
Of course not, Aspen. He can't do that anyway.
He can.
All right, so he can. Either way, I refuse. Okay. He disappeared. See? I told you he was bluffing.
You may have noticed the cutscenes are a little silly. I've been told this part is particularly freaky.
Oh no! Help, guards!
What the?
Father!
He'll pay for this. Galileo, Plan B. Find the Warrior of Prophecy.
Probably should have been Plan A, to be honest. I don't know why you'd waste time if you had one.
Fetch! Let that animal be. They need slopping, not petting. Hmm?
Bench! I am here to help. Listen carefully. I have sent you some weapons that will help you defeat the invaders.
fire lizards.
Well, now we're in the game. Let's go ahead and pick up some rubles. Yeah, for the cutscenes, I took a little inspiration from those Legend of Zelda CDI games, which partially explains why they're so strange. I was kind of going for a intentionally silly, appeal.
You can cut down that fire lizard with the square button.
We can actually save this fellow over here.
Thank you, Fetch. I'll see you later.
Go ahead and hop on this thing. I overhauled the controls quite a bit. It used to be that you had to hold R2 in order to run fast. Now you just run fast by, pushing the
Use
stick
the bow to
forward.
activate out-of-reach switches.
I also overhauled the lighting quite a bit. Some of these levels were very dark and
Destroy the rock with a bomb.
difficult to see things. To give ourselves a little satisfying boom.
This portal will transport you to my Ozmo.
How efficient.
Welcome, Fetch, to my Ozmo.
Where is that exactly?
Herein lies the greatest sum of man's knowledge on this haven globe. I have brought you here so that you might fulfill your destiny to defeat Syard, the Dark Invader. But before you can fight Syard, you must first vanquish his 4 champions. I have created these portals so that you might travel to the lands they have occupied. Once you have defeated all of them, I will be able to open a portal to the royal city where Syard resides. Your journey will not be easy, but I have prepared many tools to help you in your quest. You can visit the library if you wish to read any books you have collected, or you can check the chest in your room to view your inventory. If you wish to purchase more items, head to the Doe Adoe Desert and enter the store there. That is all I can do for you now, Fetch. Good luck on your quest.
Well, let's get down to business, I suppose. We've got to defeat 4 bosses to reach the final level. I think I might check out our options, though, real quick. Nice view outside. Let's take a look at the inventory. We haven't really got much of anything yet, but it does give you an idea of what we'll get in the future. Future prospect. And these are the magic hearts. Collect 6 of them, and you'll unlock a special ending. And up in the corner is a handy little blurb telling you secrets about where you might be able to find them. Other than that, though, there's really not that much to be seen here. I guess you might consider this an unofficial guide on Fetch Quest and all of its secrets, and so I intend to 100% the game. Which isn't that difficult, because it's very, basic. The library has a nice atmosphere. Dedicated to xDjay-Wonshi-x, composer for Fetch Quest. I built this here as a little nod to him. You could also take a look at the world map. Guess it gives us an idea of the cosmology of this world, or whatever. course, we haven't been to any of these places, so we won't be quite as familiar with where they are. We know this is the Ozmo, though. We're in the Ozmo, whatever that is. Presumably, this is Fetch's village. It's not too far away from the Ozmo, to be honest. I'd much rather travel to these places than look at them on a map, though, so let's go ahead and exit. We've got some books here. It is written that a great evil will descend from the stars and invade the land of Morinia. No man will be able to stand against him, only a boy named Fetch, a pig farmer by trade. This boy shall come to dwell in the village of Halfpenny. Or is it Halfpenny? This may be highly specific, but I wish to make it less difficult for future generations to find him. After all, a great evil will be upon them, and it isn't easy to ponder interpretations of prophecies under such circumstances. Kind of a corny book right there, but I suppose they wanted to be specific. Zyard's secrets. As a man of science, I have long been curious about the origins of Zyard. It is said that long ago Zyard was born on a distant planet. He later came into possession of a powerful magic relic known as the Gem of Immortality. This is the source of his power. Because of the gem's power of immortality, Zyard can never permanently be killed. He will always be reborn after enough time has passed. That's actually a new book that wasn't in the original game. I added it for a little backstory. There's actually a lot more lore in Fetch Quest than you would probably expect, although it's still pretty scant, to be honest. Wouldn't really call it anything fantastic, more just a justification for the events that unfold. Should we go to the Chunu Tundra? I think that's a good one to start out with. Let's give it some loading time. I particularly like this song. It's called Mystical Meanders if you happen to be on Dreams and want to search it up. I suppose that fellow glitched out.
Ah, look there!
And this will show us the location of an important item. That being the Sanctum key. Sanctums are basically the dungeons in this game. It's very much based in the tradition of those Legend of Zelda games. Oops, made a mistake. The enemies can be pretty good at blocking your path, although it sounds like he died too. Probably fell off somewhere. I guess the whole gimmick about this level is very narrow walkways. Use a bomb, it's probably more efficient than just blast that little fellow away. There we go. I might go over here real quick, even if it means having to tackle these fellows. Even if you fall to your death, you won't lose any lives. It's only being killed by enemies that makes you lose lives. Get some rubles. It's actually a pretty easy game, because every time you enter a new level, your health goes up to 100%. And the enemies don't take a lot of damage, so I'd say overall it's pretty forgiving. That leads to a different area, but I think I'll save that for later. Maybe clear this fellow out. Just gotta time it properly. Probably shouldn't be so frivolous with the arrows.
Yeah!
They're pretty valuable. At least they do the best job of killing things, shall we say. Let's go ahead and grab this secret book. Gotta be very careful in these tight areas. Although I did greatly improve how this game controls, it's still a little bit hard around the edges. I'll be able to get into there later. It's not as bad as it used to be, though. It's now probably bearable to play as opposed to impossible. This particular game kind of holds a soft spot in my memory. It's one of the older ones I made. One of my first really big adventures that I tried to craft. So even though it's a bit ropey, you know, I just enjoy the vibes of it. Also, it doesn't look bad for when it was made. It's aged pretty good for the most part. I did improve some things, but not too much. No idea how that mechanism works, but suppose if it gets us where we need to go. The original game had this option where you could play it from a top-down perspective. I kind of took that out because I felt it was unnecessary. Go ahead and go in here real quick. Who's this?
Oh, thank goodness someone came. Please get me out of this. Jarbadar came busting in here and froze everyone.
Oh, did he now?
I wish for my sake he had been a little more thorough. My arm is killing me. Bring me a soul of fire. That should melt the ice.
Well, I guess we'll keep an eye out for that. The voice acting in this game is probably not the best. At the time, I knew it probably wasn't going to be, so I sort of played to my strengths and tried to make it uncanny. Again, going for that classic CDI wonkiness. Although the voice acting in CDI probably is better, to be honest. course, that character wasn't voiced by me. I can't really do female voices. Pretty much everybody else was, though.
Oh my god!
All the female voices can be attributed to my late sister, who was very helpful.
You require a Sanctum key to enter the lair of Jarbadar. Search high and low for it, unless you already have it.
I already have it. I think I might take this fellow out with the arrows. It's a tricky situation between these two boulders. It looks a lot smaller on the outside than it is when you go inside. Yeah, it's a fairly big location. It's got a nice atmosphere, though. Anyway, let's see what we've got here.
Shall I show you a vision of your enemy?
It's rather vague, but yeah, let's take a look.
Look and see how Jarbadar converts Marinians to his evil cult.
Can't wait.
Foolish non-believer. He must drink the potion of frost so his heart may become cold. Now you feel nothing but ice. Now I will summon the demons from the vortex.
Great hand action there.
Demons of frost, come to me. They shall swarm over the earth to freeze the warm bodies of the living.
Well, I'm guessing that's our enemy. Jarbadar.
The frost demons fear the light. Oh no, I have no more light. It's go!
The idea that he was set upon by demons but was still able to write the last part of that note is pretty hilarious. Like they're literally, I don't know, freezing him and he's just scribbling down the last section of that thing.
White ice can be shattered with bombs.
White ice? As opposed to blue ice, I suppose? There's not very many ice colors out there. See if we can find a way across that. Oh, almost got me there. Oh dear. Those fellows can be pretty mean if you get in a bad situation with them. The frost demons. Believe it or not, this entire game is based off a project I was working on in LBP 3, which I was unable to finish because I was dissatisfied with it. But a lot of it has a certain specificity because I was trying to recapture the things that I made in that, project, so... Of course, that was a 2D game rather than a three-dimensional one, because, LBP doesn't really have 3 dimensions, really. 2.5D. But no further than that. Not a bad game, though. Before Dreams came out, it was kind of fun to create in it. I suppose this is the white ice. You've got to appreciate how they say, "Oh my god," every single time they die, with no variation. Little secret here. Not really that secret, though. It's kind of imperative that you go down here if you want to complete this entire Sanctum. This is where you obtain the purple key. It was just a regular key in the original game, but I made it a purple key in this one. And just barely made it. Oh, done. You can prevent them from coming out if you just destroy those things, as coffins. Although they do kind of blend in with the environment, they're not very vivid. Looks like it's one of those classical block puzzles. In the original game, there was no push animation. You just kind of had to use your shield, you just sort of push up against them with the shield. It was really awkward. This is still a little awkward, but it doesn't look quite as bad. A bit more convincing. Also, it's easier to control the direction in which the bricks move. Just leave it right there. Of course, how are we going to get out? Let's just see if we can make a little trick shot. You can actually move pretty fast with the bow equipped. I see a coffin there. There's the purple key. Now we can be out of here. Of course, all the enemies will be back.
Oh my god!
I might have made them a bit too spongy to damage.
Oh my god!
At least these particular fellows. The blue boars tend to take more damage.
Oh my god!
What have we got here?
Oh, hello. I was locked in here by Jarbadar. Please release me. You can release me by finding the hidden switch.
So there's a Nintendo Switch around here somewhere. I've got to say, this fellow doesn't inspire confidence in his character. Looks like a very skeezy individual.
Thank you for releasing me. I'll leave in my own good time. Take this as a reward.
What is it? Oh. Nice.
Perhaps you've met my sister, Melissa. She lives in the Fire Navel.
I actually haven't met her yet. Although you can meet her before you meet him. Let's see what's in here. A thing. Also, I think I could do without knowing that that's what that looks like. We'll just put all that behind us.
Oh my god!
Oh, that just resets the brick.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Heading for another block puzzle. This part can be a little tricky because of how narrow the bridge is. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we've lost internet connection, have we? Seems like we're still playing, so it must not be fully lost. Tends to happen a lot. I don't know, though, about block puzzles. Are they fun? People put them in a lot of things, but are they actually fun? Key obtained? What's this do over here? Oh. That's what it does. Opens a gate. I really like the atmosphere of this particular place, if I do say so myself. I like how I put it together. You can just go ahead and open that through the bars. Oh, that just gets us back, I guess, if we need to make a return trip. Haven't got a key yet, so... Ooh. Don't get too close. I think there's more frost demons up here, if I'm not mistaken. I can hear them. Ooh. That guy almost got me. Might as well collect these rubles. It's actually Russian currency. course, I just called them rubles because, well, it resembled another game's currency. I think we can hop down without dying. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, we're good. See if we can make it through here. Darn boulder. Seems to have glitched out the arrow. Like I said though, oh my, he's hanging on for dear life. Oh, it's the boss.
With your presence, you will beg to join me once I have thrown you in the demon vortex. Mine is the best religion out there, the worship of ice.
Oh yeah, best religion out there. Pretty sure none of us dispute that.
It is useless to resist.
He's pretty simple. You can use bombs if you want to speed it up. You can also crack the ice walls with bombs, which wasn't something you could do in the original, but kind of helps a bit.
Stop resisting.
A lot of the bosses are pretty susceptible to bombs, with a few exceptions. Because bombs take a lot of damage.
It is useless to resist.
I think I'll just kill him the normal way, though, with the sword. It's more interesting that way.
Not for more death. Help me. The demon.
Well, that's one boss down. I suppose maybe we could go to the forest next. Of course, we did hear something from Melisande. Maybe we better go to the fire navel. She's supposed to hang out there after all.
You must raise the lava level if you wish to enter the secret sanctum hidden within the great fish of magma.
I suppose he has a biblical understanding of what a fish is. Because that's clearly a whale.
Bombs are great for hard-to-reach switches.
Hard to reach switches, eh? Looks like they're good for rocks so far. Maybe this is what he meant. Overshot it. Your bombs can't really hurt you, but for some reason, internally, I always think they can. Like right there, I didn't really take any damage. It just feels wrong, though, to walk toward an explosion. Uh-oh. Those fellows are much easier to take out than the boars. Don't know what that did, but I guess we'll find out. Probably a combo. That was weird. A little leap of faith. Go ahead and cross this. I don't see Melisande anywhere. I'm guessing her presence will become obvious at some point. Ooh. Fire soul obtained. That's probably the soul of fire that the woman mentioned. Oh, this must be Melisande.
Thank you for saving Broxond. Here, take this, small boy.
That's handy. And there's Brother Dearest in the background. Book of Signs obtained. Not bad. By the way, fun little logic fact about this remake is the vast majority of all these actions, like raising the drawbridges and such. Oh darn. Yeah, still got him. But the vast majority of all the actions in these levels and, you know, happenings, like the doorways staying open and all that, was controlled with one single variable, at least in the remake. In the original, it was different. I didn't really know as much back then, so I was understandably limited. we can reach the whale now. Should be easy. Just gotta go back the way we came. I guess we could get another salvo of bombs if we could get the... Could probably use them at some point. Practically could fit through that hole if it were a little larger. There we go. A little bit of inspiration from Jabu Jabu's belly, I suppose. Well, I guess let's take a look at our enemy again.
Shall I show you a vision of your enemy?
Yes.
Slurgo is... Oh, pardon me. I feel unwell. Consider Slurgo a prime example of evil.
You must be a particularly stupid Meridian to come here. Getting warm. Keep going. Here I am. There's something on your face. Here. Oops.
Well, I guess that's our new enemy. Slurgo. Yeah, these blue fellows, when you're having a stomach ache, it's probably exactly what you imagine is in there. Or a cold, maybe. This whale has a weird interior, that much is certain. It's like the way they curl up and roll away. Or fly away, I guess. Bounce, maybe? This is probably one of the more confusing of the Sanctums. Not super confusing, it used to be worse. I've actually made it more streamlined in the remake. And again, everything in this place is rigged up to one variable, pretty much. As long as it's semi-linear, you can get away with that. It's mainly non-linear games where you require a lot more variables. I like the idea of a stomach key, or whatever it is. Almost made it. Maybe we could do this. You also have 3 apples of life you can eat if you want to restore health. Although you only get 3 to start with, and you'll have to buy more after you've eaten some. But they will restore you to full health in case you're ever, in dire need of healing. Frankly, though, you've got so many lives in this game, I don't even know if it's really required to worry about whether or not you die. Like I said, very forgiving game. Definitely not for the hardcore gamers or whatever. I guess it might be categorized as a game for babies, maybe? Something along those lines. Just very easy. I feel like Dreams, the core audience of Dreams generally are a lot more, relaxed. They don't really want to have something that's too demanding because they're scrolling through tons of different games or whatever. Not that I'm afraid to make my games challenging, depending on the circumstance. I'm just saying every once in a while it's okay to just make something that's a little easier. It really depends. I didn't mind the idea of this game being more casual. If I wanted to make something challenging, it'd have to be called for on that specific occasion. Plus, this was one of my early games, so I wasn't going to be too, ambitious. I wasn't going to make it Dark Souls or anything. Also, a lot of things, like the fact that you have all your weapons and such, that's kind of an unorthodox choice in most games, that you would have all of your items early at the beginning of the game. But that's because I didn't really know how to create, how you would collect items like that until later. I didn't know a good way to rig it up. Originally, this game was going to be entirely top-down. And it was all going to be one level. Let's see if we got the elevator coming up here. I tend to enjoy 3D games more than the other, isometric or games like that, so that's probably why I ended up settling on this instead. Oh, that's a big one right there. Fell just as hard as all the others, though. I guess we went through some sort of farting hole or something. I guess it could be like a blood passage or a vein or something. Could use some more arrows, so I might go ahead and go across that. Yeah, he deserves to die. Taking pot shots at people. Here's where we can apply the key. I guess that's not going to work. This fellow's not messing around. Luckily, bombs are an easy way to take him out. There's 3 of these fellows. And they get progressively stronger each time, so it'll probably be less easy, although bombs do trivialize it quite a bit. Well, the green passage is open. Yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and let these fellows do whatever they want. It's not worth wasting our time on them. I know that the big purple guy, the Mogwai, is over by the green passage. Oh, that's handy. I suppose this leads back into that other area. Yep. Let's go ahead and see if we can get whatever's up here. I think there was a key somewhere back there. Maybe it's down below. We've already got that one, so... Where's the keyhole? It's gotta be somewhere around here. Oh wait, it's probably back at that place where the phlegmy gentleman. And we'll just let him die. There it is. I'm not sure. Okay, that's a boss fight. Or a mini boss, I guess. Opened a red door in a purple room. I don't even know if I've been in a purple room. At least not one that looks like that. Two down. Oh, green door opened. Green door and a red door in a purple room. Like I said, this place can be a little bit confusing. That's not a door, I think. Still not as bad as it used to be, though. It was a lot worse before I updated it. Don't think there's anywhere in the previous area. Pretty sure I explored everything in that room. It's gotta be the elevator, maybe. Could be down here. Okay, so that's the big door. One that requires the 3 cancerous people to get destroyed, so... And I went that way, that just leads back to the previous area. That leads to the forest, and everything got cleared out there. Oh. Green door, red door. Well, those fellows have been dispatched. No doubt that leads to the boss room. Handy how it goes all the way down after that. Well, I guess this is Slurgo we're gonna be fighting. I know there's nothing back there, it's just kind of a big empty space, so it's not really worth traversing.
You're way out of your depth with this one, kid. Peekaboo! Slurgo's going to enjoy showing you the meaning of pain. Peekaboo!
I know that you can throw bombs down these arteries to damage him. But if you don't have any bombs, it's actually a lot easier just to use this thing. It only works when he's in that one area, but it's not too bad. It'll get you through phase 1.
How about a little fire?
Kind of an idiot, isn't he? Oh, we better watch out. He may push us over the edge. Just gotta get him to hit one of these things.
Oh, I lost. I had teleportation and everything.
Whoa.
Well, there's Slurgo cleared away. That's 3 out of 4 bosses, I think. No, 2 out of 4. Well, I guess we'll go to... the forest next? Yeah, might as well. I like the mood in this place. It's pretty good. Well, let's see what this thing has to say.
Beware! The forest is tricky. Traps are everywhere.
Now, that's good information to know. What kind of traps? Is this a trap? No, that's just a switch.
Look there!
Okay, so that's clearly the route we're supposed to take. Still don't see any traps, though. Okay, there's the traps. Probably a bit obtuse. I'm guessing that's also a trap. Oh, it's not so bad. But yeah, I really like the vibe of this place. The rainy forest, you know. I don't often toot my horn, but this place I think really has a memorable and singular something to it. Oh, I suppose we missed. There we go. Just gotta hit him in the eye, I think, directly. See a trap there. Visuals are a bit outdated, you know. Kind of old-fashioned way of going about things. Not as refined as it could be. And again, maybe that's charming, you know? People who are familiar with early Dreams probably find it a little bit nostalgic, maybe. I don't know.
No one is to steal the Sanctum Key by order of His Gluttonous Majesty, Ortick.
Well, I don't think we'll pay any attention to someone called His Gluttonous Majesty. I think we can just go ahead and take this.
Yeah!
Guess we probably shouldn't have done that. Curiosity got the better of me, I suppose. I don't even know if we checked in on this area.
The Orchard of Life lies ahead.
Orchard of Life. Yeah, I gotta watch out for those. I guess the traps aren't really a deal breaker, just kind of a minor annoyance, but they're still a bit player unfriendly in terms of how you're supposed to find them. Ah, it's the old man.
Fetch, my boy. Good to see you made it out of the farm in one piece. I wish I could say I was in high spirits, but sadly I lost everything, and now I'm as broke as an ugly woman's mirror.
Still seems to be enjoying himself despite that predicament.
Now I serve Olaf, who keeps me slaving away in his orchard. Of course, that doesn't stop me from goofing off to catch a few fish.
I suppose that servitude has its advantages. You don't actually have to rescue him from the lizard in order for him to show up here. He'll just do that automatically, even if you leave the lizard chasing him.
Woe is me! Aplanna is in ruin, and we few survivors are forced to serve Olaf.
I think you should get in on the fishing program. It seems you can enjoy yourself quite a bit under this fellow's rule.
He has taken control of the sacred orchard and is forcing us to harvest the apples of life for his own profit.
Apples of life. Those, oh yeah, the healing item. This is another place I kind of like the vibe of. Partially why I remastered this game in the first place was just because it seemed salvageable to me. Like, it wasn't so bad that you couldn't make it work better, and it was just something about the visuals and such that was... Oh, we got a book. Legends of Morinia. But yeah, there's something about this particular game that I always thought had a lot of potential. It was just kind of old and, you know, wasn't able to fully realize it at the time.
The owl covets wealth. Throw him some money as a distraction. Know what I mean?
Know what I mean? I don't entirely know what he means, but, well, technically I know, because I made the game, so... He's talking about how your bombs have been switched out for money. Which you can't recollect, so don't go hog wild with it. Pretty fun, though, to throw money away, you know what I mean? Guide to getting rich. I'm pretty rich already, but I suppose I might pop back to the library and find out what other secrets of wealth exist out there. So far, I haven't really needed money that much. Haven't even visited the store that was mentioned in the intro. Guess that's for later.
Hold it right there. As the owner of this establishment, I must warn you, you are trespassing. Money, money. With my money, I could make your wildest dreams come true. What do you say, lad? Join me, and together we can make money. I see. Well, to challenge me, you must beat me at my own game.
I don't think this will be too hard. It doesn't really look like he's built for combat.
Ooh, money! Money! Ooh, money! Money!
Also, he's pretty easily distracted.
Ooh, money!
Well, I guess that's the end of him. Normally this pool would heal me if I had lost any health, but frankly, the owl is a bit of a pushover. Guess we still can't go in there yet.
Wow, you cleaned house on that greedy owl. That'll teach him to double-cross me.
Yeah, it certainly will, whatever the heck you are. And here's the apples. I guess we could collect them if we didn't already have the maximum number.
Thank you for freeing us from Owloff. Feel free to take a few apples of life anytime you want.
The audio's a bit janky on that. My mic wasn't as good back then, so things were a bit hard to balance.
Good work, Fetch. You saved the orchard. Want to do some fishing?
Might as well give it a try. Guide the bobber over the water to find a fishing spot. Look for bubbles to find where fishes are, then wait for a bite. And the movement is based on the D-pad. It's also a grid. Not bad. Got one fish already. Catch 5 fish to win a magic card. Of course, there's this golden thing over here. I think I'd prefer to get a golden fish if I had my rathers. Oh, that's an unfortunate circumstance. Of course, if we leave and then go back, we might actually be able to catch that fish.
Good work.
Just really gotta tap X like a madman. I think he was up here. There we go. Golden fish obtained. Sure, that'll come in handy eventually. And he counts to our total of fish caught. That's good. Yeah, we got the magic heart now. I suppose that's enough fishing for one day. Might as well get back to the quest. Gotta watch out for those traps. The forest is tricky after all. You never know what's gonna happen to you. There it is. Let's go take a look over here before we proceed. Aplanna Legends.
Storm clouds over Aplanna. Evil looms large. I'd better hide my savings in the old stump till this blows over.
That's a good idea, only you might not want to write down that factoid. Somebody might come along and take that from you, like I did. Pretty sure that was the same guy at the orchard. The kind of droopy gentleman.
If you want to face the foul fiend Ortick, you'll need the Sanctum key to open the gate. Search the forest for the key.
I've already got it. So it shouldn't be a massive issue. What if we could make that jump all the way from here? We can. More money. Make our wildest dreams come true and all that. Ortick Sanctum. Now this place, it probably has its fans, but I do find it to be one of the less visually impressive areas. I mean, it's just kind of a dark cave, you know.
Shall I show you a vision of your enemy?
Yes, please. Let's see him.
Look and see, Ortick.
I have just finished the foreclosure notice for your house, and your wife has divorced you. I'd say this could only mean one thing. 1324. Excellent bouquet.
Somewhat cryptic cutscene, I guess. 1334 refers to the age of the fellow he was blood-sucking. Might be a little confusing. Because wines, you know, they grow better with age, and if you considered people's blood to be like wine, the older they are, the better they would taste, I suppose. Or it could be the opposite way. Maybe when they're fresh, you know, and not old, it would taste better. But I don't think the logic of this game is particularly impeccable, so... See if we can get over that gap. Certainly is an interesting sight. Ouch. Even with the traps being more obvious, they can still be a pain. See if we can take them out this way. Yep, successful. Mission accomplished. One way to solve a gap problem. Hit a worm in the backside and create a worm bridge. It's functional. Not sure we can get through there just yet. Ooh. I think we can just plant a bomb right here and get this fellow. I feel like this game leans very heavy on bombs as an item. They're often the solution to many a problem. Almost out of arrows. The arrows seem to be the solution to all your, you know, all your mob problems when you got a mob of enemies. Aspen's diary. I guess Ortick took her diary and kept it in a random little hole somewhere. Ooh, that's a big refill. Certainly could use that at this point. Getting really low on arrows. Might as well grab some money. Wildest dreams and all that. Just give it some time. There we go. Okay, so I have an idea about how we can trigger this best. Let's put that bomb down there and then run. We should have the time reduced. Hey, look at that. Okay, so it opened the gate. Goes back the way I came. That goes into this room. Guess if we backtrack, some of those sills should be open. This opened up the side area, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it opened that up. I guess this place maybe has its moments, you know. Some of the glowy crystals maybe look a little cool, but mostly it's just dirt. Go ahead and open this up. Pretty sure that was up by that, yeah, the blue torch. That's near that big wall with the eyes on it. Oh my. I'm getting overwhelmed here. Just chuck some bombs on the problem, should fix it. Pretty sure that leads to the final boss area, but without a key, it's pretty useless to go that way. So I think we'll have to go back up to the blue door. And our worm bridge is holding up as well as ever. At least I don't have to fight all the enemies all over again. And we'll get a full health refill when we go into a new area. Very forgiving.
I've taken many arrows in my back from Ortick's darn traps, but I'll have the last laugh when he sees I've marked everyone with an X.
I'm guessing that's the explanation for why most traps have, like, indicators for them. Okay, there's one. Anything of importance over here? Gonna have to tempt this guy out of there. He can't really be damaged with anything. The only thing that damages him is light. There we go. Extreme light, I suppose, because the lantern doesn't cut it. Can't get back that way. Oh, now we can go back. Only I'm more curious to see what's on the other side of this door. Something not too pleasant. Doesn't seem to be able to damage this one. Ooh, he can be pretty mean. But the bomb suffices to finish off the problem. Let's go ahead and grab the shell key. Pretty sure that comes in handy somewhere else. Probably not here, but somewhere. Now I assume we can go... No, wait a minute. Can't go back just yet. Still something to be collected. I suppose we could use one of our apples of life, even though dying isn't really a big deal. We have 22 lives.
Danger. The old wood is unstable.
That's nice to know. Oh, that's what he meant. Someone hasn't been building things up to code. Oop, nearly bought it that time. Pretty lenient window, though, to escape. And they come back, that's convenient. Alright, now I think we can go on to the final area. Yeah, that old wood, it's very unstable. As unstable as it could possibly be. Although one might argue it's very resilient old wood because it just comes right back after falling into a bottomless pit. Oh darn. Load right into an enemy encounter. For shame, Jimmy, for shame. Might as well pick up some bombs on our way down. Luckily, this doorway's open, so it'll be pretty easy to get through here. I don't think I'm gonna waste arrows on the automatons. I'd waste some bombs on these fellows, though. Almost to 3,000 rubles. You never know when those things are gonna pop up on you. Bit of an audio overload, but it gets the job done. Is there like a purple button for a purple brick? No, not really. Just two colored bricks, no significance. I guess we could skip this fellow. Once he's stunned, it's pretty easy to just jump over him. A lot of old wood here.
You have made a grave mistake, boy. You think you can contend with me? You are just an errand boy sent by Galileo. I could squash you into gravy. Now that's an idea. Yummy.
Vampiric Underlord, huh? See what we can do about this fellow.
Your my majesty. Feel my might.
Ooh, that move can be a bit of a problem.
You should fear me.
Wait, before you do that, consider.
Not much to consider in this case, I think.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. It's 3 bosses dealt with. So all we need is 1 more. Well, I guess we should head in for the final level, or we could check out the library. Yeah, let's go to this. Who wants to read those boring books anyway?
Ah, look there.
Okay, so this is probably the route to the key.
It is known to many that the desert hides many secrets. Keep one eye open for hidden paths.
Hidden paths.
Paths where the arrows have fallen are safe to travel.
Well, that might be a hidden path. If you didn't tell me that, I'd be like, unsure. Oh, here's the store. What was that?
Hello there, little fella. At my store, we have anything you might need. Arrows, bombs, you name it. It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubles.
I help Mama with the store while Father trims hair. I don't think he's suited to being a barber.
Sounds like something terrible is going on back here. Oh, I see. Yes, he's definitely not suited to being a barber.
Hey, Sonny, I'm the barber. I clip hair while the missus runs the shop.
I like how he keeps talking even while he's clipping into this fellow.
I'm doing my part, helping out in these trying times by keeping everyone looking nice.
Well, you certainly have a very fashionable face to go with that mustache.
Maybe you'd like to take a crack at it yourself. The more hair you cut, the more money you earn.
Also, a bit of a 1,000-yard stare he's got going on.
Just tap on the hair with the impy. Don't dawdle around too much. These soldiers are in a hurry.
I'll keep that in mind. I'm sure he'll love this. It's very elegant. That one too, he looks like iDubbbz. Just clip away. Maybe leave him with the beard. Looks nice that way. Maybe we could give him one of those emo cuts. Yeah, something like that. Let's make him clean shaven. Yeah, it's sort of what I would call. That almost looks normal. It's a shame we're gonna have to clip it all off and make him look weird. That looks like Jeremiah Johnson. So I guess the only advantage we get is money, which I already have plenty of to begin with. I think we'll need a lot of arrows and a few bombs. I really like the arrows though. Oh, actually, there is something I should mention about the store. I know a little secret about it. You can't use any weapons in here, except you can use the bombs and the arrows. However, if you need a little pocket change, this particular chest gives you 500. Only once, of course. Just thought I'd mention that, you know, for a complete guide to this somewhat obscure game. Ooh, there's a lot of force. Doe Adoe Legends.
These monsters don't scare me. I'm going to sneak out when they're not looking and take a ride on a Chipolis Argozine.
Chipolis Argozine. Sounds like some kind of menu item at a fast food place. Doesn't look like there's anything significant up here. Oh, here's another secret I know about. Easy 500 if you use this bomb. There's something off in this direction. Apparently we have a key.
Do not try to find the key to this cavern. Turn back. This place is cursed.
That sounds a bit ominous. I'm guessing that was Blue Guy's key because it's blue. Well, let's go ahead and take a peek. It's just a cave. Ooh, turn back. Probably something over this way, maybe an enemy or something. A book, and no further Nothing this way. Just a dead end. Of course, there was this other direction, I guess. I'm not seeing the cursed so far. It's a little spooky. Is this a way out? No. There's a magic heart. I think that's an bush. Something. Kind of a change of pace this level. It's a cloud, I think. Almost looks like it has a face. Yeah, I think that's like something. It's probably an enemy. Well, it's gone now. And now that we've got the magic heart, yep, that's definitely a face. Yeah, what's this here? I don't think this is good. Well, that was different. I'm not dead though, so not too cursed, to be honest. And I got what I wanted, which is the main thing. I think whoever wrote that message was just a little too easily bamboozled. It'll be kind of nice to get out of here, though. It's got kind of a lack of sound and warmth, as it were. Fickle notice. They're not any sanctified key behind rock, signed Mogwai. Yeah, they're smart enough to write the word sanctified.
Beware not to dally in the moving sand.
I'll keep that in mind. I'm guessing this is the moving sand. Yep. Okay, so that's what dallying means. Oh, opened up a new path. Might as well grab some more precious rubles. Even though there's not a whole lot that we spend money on, I mean... the prices are not that steep, and there's generous amounts of rubles in almost every level that respawn, so... yeah, not really that big of a deal to collect all the rubles. Oh, some kind of green pine cone we got here. Beettalion's diary. That's interesting. A fickle notice, Beettalion say, nobody take key, let's ask him first, sign Mogwai. He must be the boss of this area. Beettalion, that is, not Mogwai. Mogwai are those big pig fellows. Not to be confused with the boars. How very rude of that fellow to hit me that way. Don't want to dally in the moving sand. I think I'll just finish these fellows off with the arrows to make short work of them. We can just buy more if we need to. Got plenty of cash. It's too bad the arrows don't go through enemies, then you could do a multi-kill. Guessing the hot tar probably isn't good for our health.
In order to cross, you must hitch a ride on a Chipolis Argosine.
There's that word again, Chipolis Argosine. I don't see a Chipolis. Oh, it's a pine cone. That's a Chipolis Argosine. Might be fun to push one of those fellows off of a cliff just once in a while. Let's go ahead and do it just for the giggles. Gonna push as hard as we can until he comes off the cliff. Oh dear, looks like we were hoisted by our own petard. Lucky we can jump while shooting, makes it easier to evade certain things. Ooh, arrows. Always glad to get more of those. The button's on the other side. So we'll probably have to hop over here. Although it doesn't seem like there's much over here but arrows. Which, again, can be easily obtained at the shop, so a bit useless, but, you know, it's a secret. More arrows is good, though. It's never a bad thing to have more arrows. Arrows are probably the best way to kill enemies. Most of the time. Maybe I could get a good shot in on him. Nope. Don't think we're going to be able to do that. Yeah, he's just arrow-proof. His pecs are so hard, they reflect arrows. It's incredible. Oops. Got a little too daring there. Maybe we'll have to try the bombs instead. Yeah, that works pretty good. And we might as well take out all these fellows since they can't aim up. Pretty convenient, if I do say so myself. Again, adding to the triviality of combat, enemies cannot aim up. Is triviality even a word? Don't think so. I think it's trivialness. Trivial nature?
Beettalion plays his cards close to his gut. He has hidden a Sanctum key somewhere in this desert, which you must find to enter.
I always have the key, so I think I'm good on that point. Nice. I think that might even be relevant.
The eyeball guys are tricky. Kill them from a distance when their guard is down.
I'll keep that in mind.
Shall I show you a vision of your enemy?
Certainly do.
See how Beettalion oppresses the desert peoples? Behold!
I like that pattern behind it. It's very nice.
Puny Meridian, you are weak. You must be hardened in my mog stove.
Mog stove?
Yes, feel the heat of its fire. You are Mogwai. You serve me now. Go, destroy my enemy.
I believe I released this game. And he just keeps going, doesn't he? I believe I released this game a long time ago. I think it was in 2020, I'm not sure, before the advent of the term mogging. The Mogwai have nothing to do with mogging, just so you know. It's just a coincidence. See, these fellows have a larger health pool. That definitely won't get tedious. That settles his hash. Now let's just go ahead and head back to that little gateway we saw earlier. Might just kill this fellow. It's too tempting to refuse. An eyeball guy. Kill him from a distance. In the eye, I would assume. And I was correct. I don't know why we can't just hop down there. I guess we'd fall to our deaths, maybe. It's a little too far to avoid fall damage. Yeah, probably. Fresh bombs. Oh, I wonder if we could get over there. He's a tough Mogwai. I suppose the ones here are stronger than they normally are. Doesn't appear we can get up there, so... I remember in the original version of this, the bow couldn't aim down or up. You could only fire on a level plane, so it'd probably be much harder to do some of this stuff. Oh darn. Little carelessness on my part. Yeah, we're lucky we survived that. Let's fix him. He does tend to glitch out the arrows for some reason. Again, can't aim up. I guess with this bird's eye view, we could pick them all off. Money, money. So frivolous. So pointless. And yet, I always feel inclined to pick the money up. I don't know if we can shoot this guy from a distance. Might get a little window of opportunity when he swings. What the heck? Must have been some kind of error. Pretty sure we're supposed to go here. These things happen. These fellows really like their food.
Hello and welcome. Don't worry about the Mogwai.
I wasn't too worried.
A hungry Mogwai is a good Mogwai, and I keep them well fed.
Looks like you might keep yourself well fed as well.
Perhaps you'd like to help me out. I could use an extra hand in the kitchen. How about it?
Why not?
Want to know the rules of the kitchen?
Yeah, let's hear them.
A blue Mogwai is worth 5 points. A red Mogwai is worth 20 points. A purple Mogwai is worth 100 points. To win the second place prize, you must earn 10,000 points. To win the first place prize, you must earn 21,000 points.
Pretty labored in his explanation. Okay, here we are, well and proper, at the feeding game. Now, of course, the secret to this is you can actually just put food in them even when they're laying down. So that's an easy way to max your score. Don't know if everyone would know that, but I know it, so I'm going to take full advantage of it. Let's go ahead and max this fellow out. He's probably where we're going to get the majority of our points. Yeah, we got the second place prize. Go ahead and max out this fellow. Should be getting close to the first place prize. Here we are, first place prize. And we'll just keep going since we have time to spare. I feel like not many of these fellows are actually getting fed. It's just the purple ones that get the most. Maybe it creates enmity amongst their ranks. They become jealous and then they fight amongst each other, and that way we don't have to worry about them going out and killing other people. Yeah, you can go well in excess over the limit. Way over the first place prize. Let's see what we get.
Congratulations! You stuffed those Mogwai so full, they won't be able to raid for a week.
At least the purple ones.
Here's a little reward I thought up just now.
Culinary statue. Well, I'm sure that will come in handy for something. Let's kind of handy that he put me back here. On the other hand, though, this doesn't make it easy if I want to clear this area. Pretty sure there was actually something else in that direction. Yeah, I see it over there. He has deceptively long reach. This should do it. Only got one of them. Ooh. Well, I suppose killing them was all that was necessary. Can't aim down, so he won't get me very easy. Now what's this? First fuse. I assume that comes in handy for something. Probably to open some kind of door. Maybe raise a bridge. I do know there's a bridge we haven't raised yet back at the base or whatever. The Battle Hive. Well, I suppose we can make our way out of here now that we've got everything there was to get. No, it did raise the drawbridge. And open a door. It's very handy. I'm glad I wasn't spawned right in front of that thing. That would be kind of inconvenient. Come to think of it, I don't think I... Oh yeah, we have been this way. We just came the opposite direction. And I'm nearly out of arrows, and I bought so many. Just climb these stairs. Seems like jumping is the best way. Made for a person with big legs, I think.
Infantry instructions. Machine need 3 gold fuses. Done.
Well, we've got 2, so that leaves just a third. Oh, there's a tantalizing prospect. Observatory key. Maybe that's that place I ran into in the snow area. What's going on with him? Put him out of his misery, whatever he was up to. Oh, that was weird. Suppose we'll check that out later. Oh, maybe this could elucidate.
The dead sleep evermore, but their stone heads hide a secret. 4, 3, 1, 2, in that order.
So I'm guessing something will happen if we hit them in the right sequence. First, though, I want to get this. Ooh, arrows. I'm always open to getting more arrows. So, 4, 3, 2, 1, I think. This would be 4, 3, 2. Nope. 4, 3, 1, 2, maybe. 4, 3, 1, 2. Go ahead and see what's down here. A lot more than I would have expected. Maybe clear this out before we go through there, otherwise it'd be pretty dangerous. And hopefully he doesn't spawn again, otherwise that would be a bit inconvenient. He doesn't take that much health, so just tanking it really is actually a pretty good option. I see one over there, I might as well take him out. Oh, I guess... yeah, that is more convenient. Alright, one door down somewhere. Oh, it's in there. Nothing down there that's worth getting. Out of arrows. How convenient. Yeah, I guess I just used way too many arrows. You'd think a game as generous as this, you know, you wouldn't really run out of arrows at all. I'll just visit the store sometime. That should fix the problem. They really do trivialize a lot of the combat, which is more tedious than fun. Luckily, we got this cannon here to do most of the work for us. I guess bombs work pretty good, but bombs don't have very good range. When you're bowling them, they're a little bit better, but not by much. Now, it's the third fuse. Of course, we have one area I don't think we fully explored yet. So I might just go ahead and do that. Yeah, there's a place back here, I think, that we didn't fully map out. Of course, we can't kill these guys. I'll show you a quick way to get to the store if you're ever interested. Just press this, press View Dream, and click on the store. That's an easy way to get access to the store. I don't think we need anything else, frankly. We've got plenty of bombs. Let's go ahead and just pop back to the cistern so we can check out that area we wanted to see. So I guess there is a fast travel system in this game, sort of, if you've used the implementation that Media Molecules made available. Let's go ahead and snipe these fellows, it's just way easier. The man who wrote that note really was not kidding when he said it's easier to shoot them from a distance. It looks like the shell key goes there. And voila! New area opened up.
Greetings, Dry One. We Octo Warriors are experiencing a bit of a crisis. Our king has become ill, and our local troublemaker, Arlo, is looking to take his place.
Well, that's very convenient.
Beyond the flowing water lies a great secret. Perhaps if the water were to be shut off, one could see it.
I'm guessing that's the flowing water. Yep, that's the flowing water. there's definitely something really magical on the other side, but I think I maybe missed out on it. I'm sure it will become clear if we just search around.
You shall nourish for your insolence.
This fellow's not too hard to beat.
Impressive.
Yeah, not that impressive.
That me and you could be buddies. You are strong enough to lead our people. We just have to get rid of the king.
This fellow's all over the place.
I'll open the way to the king's sick room. Remember to thank me later.
Doesn't seem to be responsive, so we'll just leave him to himself. Nice throne he's got here, a bit too big for me though. I like the visuals of this place. Again, another place with a neat mood.
The king is getting worse. I think you will need a very special remedy to recover from his sickness.
I seem to recall we actually did pick up some kind of fish tonic. Maybe that's what he's after. It's the only medicine-related thing we picked up. And that's the flowing water off, so I guess we can go back there later.
Do not become confused. Watch the platforms carefully before crossing.
Oh, don't worry about that. I won't become confused. Mainly about using them when they're in motion. Pretty simple, actually. The baby might become confused.
Is that what I think it is? My fish tonic. I feel refreshed. I am grateful, little land dweller, not only for myself, but for my people.
Sounds a bit like...
This as a sign of gratitude.
Sounds a bit like Brother Theodore or something if he was a fish. Anyway, that's one magic card collected. I suppose we better go back to the rushing water. Almost made a mistake there.
What the heck? You killed the king? I thought we were supposed to be buddies.
I think the buddy aspect of it was heavily implied by him rather than confirmed by me. Oh, this is what we're getting. Some kind of shiny well.
This is the well of eternal riches. Bathe in its glory, and you will never be poor again.
Well, I guess if you further want to trivialize the money aspect, you can just do this. Fetch quest is less about managing your resources wisely and more just about the sheer joy of collecting money, I suppose. Because you don't really need it most of the time. Anyway, I think I shall call it a day with this section completed. We've got one more boss to complete and a few other things. I do intend to 100% this entirely, but for now I think this has been a pretty good run. And thank you for watching. That's all.